supposed to be gradual. You don't listen. But we're going to be doing this for 6 weeks. You don't have day one, guys. It's nigger,
faggot,
nigger. For every 5 seconds, you're fat. Kill yourself. You're fat. Kill yourself. Like that. That show lasts like 5 days at the tops. So we had to have it be a gradual rollout. It's not we're not making an alternative to Gab. Like it's not a free speech platform. It's a fucking TV show.
Well, like that's consistent with what I was saying. He's in the NBA for as long as he chooses to.
I don't know
what's here. Let me get this out. So
those people obviously went down exploring for the Titanic this week and died. And what I was most surprised by, like the internet's always a dark place. There's always going to be like some people who make some mean jokes about it. But everybody seems to think it's real funny that some billionaires like died this week. And it's like, the billionaires suffered and died.
Why didn't you pull yourself up out of the water with your bootstraps?
Yeah.
I
And
have
it's
seen
like,
some of that. Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, why do people actually hate billionaires?
Have you guys ever heard of La Blue Girl?
No.
But you're aware of the concept of tentacle porn, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the reason you're aware of tentacle porn is specifically because of this man, Toshio Maeda.
He's the father of tentacle pornography.
He is genuinely the father of tentacle pornography.
I could see
now,
it.
if you were buying anime back in the 90s, you couldn't get real stuff. You had to go to a flea market and buy some bootleg tapes off the back of some guy's van. And that guy would always go, "Hey, kid, you want to see something really cool?" And you go, "What?" And he'd show you this bootleg copy of La Blue Girl, which was about ninjas fighting each other to the death with sex as tentacle monsters tried to have their way with all of them. So I wanted to do a cover. A lot of these campaigns, they do like a sexy cover. And I was like, I kind of want to do like a cool, like Japanese manga, like hentai cover. I'm like, wait, could I get Toshio Maeda? Could I get the godfather of tentacle porn? So I had to get a translator to send this guy an email and go, "Hello, I am Big America Comic Man, and I want to put your horrible tentacle art on my disgusting..." And he was like, "Yes, I will do this for you, sir." And the only problem was the language barrier. He like kept sending me sketches, and I'm like, "Listen, man, I kind of want this franchise to have legs. It's gonna be hard if my main character is getting split apart by 6 penis tentacles. Like you gotta tone it down."
Could you get the children to pipe down in the back? They're screaming so loud. Shio, what?
He's like, "So you want the tentacles like ripping apart her clothes and jamming their way into her mouth?" I'm like, "No, like kind of suggestive." Like suggesting a
I understand. So you want her like violently brutalized. I understand. I understand English.
He sent me all these sketches of her getting stuffed from every side, and I'm like, no, like this. I want to get like a cartoon at some point. And I'm
no, you totally preaching to choir. Like more rape, right?
Yeah. Like I was like, I just want to keep this
Me,
viable.
you same wavelength,
dude. I know you tried to tone it down, but I like see moisture on her vagina and
no. That's all tentacle slime. That's tentacle slime. That's not coming from her, as far as I can tell.
I mean, how would you know? You didn't draw it.
Shut up. We're going to get in trouble. Someday I'm going to be pitching this as an animated
Your
series for
interpretation
Netflix.
is no better than mine. You didn't draw this shit.
I'm going to be talking to Netflix executives and they'd go, "I'd like you to address this this episode of PKA where clearly there are wet juices running down the leg. Point is, there is a tentacle cover showing."
You know what they say? You know it when you see it.
Yep.
This is an exclusive.
How many revisions were required?
There were a lot of revisions, and this is the best I could get without. He was like, "Listen, man, I got to do something to her," and I'm like, "All right, fine. This is good enough."
I don't understand why you're being so hard. You're the one who reached out to me. You're the fucking weirdo here.
Honestly,
I was just sitting around masturbating for the last 20 years until you bother me. Ask me to make funny cover, and then you say, "Oh, this too gross." Are you familiar with my work? It's vile. It's revolting. It upset people. People vomit at my work. I imagine fox hunting is for very rich people, right?
I would imagine that's how it's always been displayed, because I see those people trying to like break the fox hunt up for the good of the fox. Yes, I do kind of. I don't like when you have an animal captured and then we're gonna.
That fox is a notorious rapist. He's known across the fox world.
You can't keep getting away with it.
He's the fucking Harvey Foxstein. He's abusing all of these foxes.
Why would you want to kill a Jewish fox?
Oh God.
Well, he's a molester fox.
Oh.
Look at you with your affirmative action now. Looking at the non-action, huh? Yeah, I don't care for that. Right. Mr. Beast is a bastard. Look at him sadistically curing deafness in children for views.
It sounds good to you. It's a big pile of debris. And I hired these two guys. It was like two guys in a dumpster. And they come. One of the guys is just jacked, stronger than I could ever possibly be. And I was like, dude, like, you look like you're built for picking shit up. Apparently, that's the most racist thing you can say.
Wow. Actually, what he said was, "You look like you were bred for it."
Like, he looked at his friend, and I was like, "I just mean you're strong." And they're like, "All right, hunky," and they just like went to work. But
you shouldn't have been wearing that plantation owner's hat and chewing on a piece of straw.
They didn't mind that because it was sunny.
My God, I ain't never seen somebody whole or dry the way you doing it right now, boy.
It was sunny out. They didn't mind the hat. It was the whip. It was the whip that turned them off.
Yeah.
After you finish dropping off that dryer, bring me something cool to drink.
A little lemonade.
And make it snap. You're snapping at them.
I'm getting the vapors.
Yeah, I'm getting the vapors.
They were like, "Are there any snakes in this pile of debris?" And I was like,
"Oh yeah,
I can't say for sure there's not."
Well, number one, speak when spoken to. Now, number two.
Don't you hate when people don't have a sense of humor? Because I would have wanted to be like, "Oh yeah," and make sure you catch them. Don't let them get away. There should be 8. There should be 8. You can come back with 7. We gotta have words.
Said that there should be 8. Don't let it slip.
You know what you should have done? Like next time they came up carrying something, you should have been like, "Whoa! If it isn't the fucking toothpick twins with their little legs and their bullshit on."
Dude.
Hey, do you guys want to put that down? I don't want you to hurt yourself. Let me get a couple of girls. I just turned down a couple of cookie boxes. Let me see if I can grab her.
I swear
told
I'm
him to
just
send
getting
big
more
guys.
racist. But he was built like a silverback gorilla. He was just so strong.
Shit.
His arms were long. His biceps were huge.
And he hated when you said that, didn't he?
It was when you started rubbing his sloped forehead. He didn't care for it.
Yeah.
He felt his fabric.
Only at Farmore, your super discount drugstore.
Never gigged a frog, eh?
No, I've eaten frogs. A lot of frogs.
Is gigging a frog when you like give it a job?
No.
Yeah,
no.
It's where you help you get it 3 jobs to help the statistics. Yeah.
You give it a job.
Frog gig is a long spear with 3 points with barbs on the end, very much like a trident, except frog sized, and use those to hunt frogs. It's called.
You do it with a
gigging.
big elastic band.
Oh, that's something I've never utilized.
And let go of it, and it shoots it. Yeah.
I know of things like that, but I didn't know they used that for frogs.
I've only seen it on YouTube of someone doing that.
I always felt sorry for the frog, so I never did it. Like you get like stabbing it, and he's on the end of your spear, and he's just like, ribbit, why? Like, I don't know why. Just for your legs, I guess. Why did you go to McDonald's? I don't know.
Dude, frog legs taste great, and they make you feel more aggressive.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they help you jump higher?
Dude, I heard Jordan so much higher.
I heard Jordan eats a pound of frog legs before every game.
That's the secret. Hilarious. That's how people dunk. Is you eat nothing.
If I were an NBA,
it would also
star,
make his fingers sticky.
Yeah, I would start rumors like that. I would have my own fucking Kentucky Fried Frog leg, like chain. I would be saying it's how I get my great vertical leap and everything. The whole time I'm doing drugs, fucking steroids, special training, whatever it takes to get that vertical going. But I'd blame it on
you'd attribute it to the frog.
Attribute it to them, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
I never had them.
You've never had frog legs?
Nah.
It's I've had some people. I think they taste good, but like the way that you like rip their little quad muscles out when you're eating them, it's like they're so defined because it's a frog. And like once you've eaten the whole leg, where you rip off like it's hamstring, it's quad, and it's like calf and everything, it's like this. it is grosser looking than like a chicken
person's
bone
leg,
because
huh?
you're like, oh, like I can see its little look. I just tore its ACL. Like,
You ain't never gonna hop again, boy.
Yeah. But they're great. It's probably as lean as rabbit meat. I bet frog starvation would be a.
How do they
thing
get
too.
the legs? So they grow the legs back, right?
Yep.
Like a salamander.
You just bisect it, and you just ignore the sound it makes. That's the sound of a happy frog.
It's a continuous cycle from tadpole to frog, back to tadpole.
Yeah, back to tadpole.
Yeah.
That's why you take the half the frog, and then you from whence you came back into the pond, and then it feeds the tadpoles.
Crack can be as much as 90% pure cocaine. A vial like this usually costs $5 to $10. Sounds like a real bargain, but is it? The answer after this.
Nobody cares.
Crack is a bad deal no matter how you look at it. Though one vial may cost under $10, the average user goes through 5 or more vials an hour, costing hundreds. Crack is so addictive that users admit once you start, you can't stop.
Through the final vote count tomorrow night.
Orange, Muslim official.
With a Republican president, with Ronald Reagan.
Police said
regardless of the outcome of the election, he's already won an important personal victory. He has the support of millions of followers, and these days, no one calls him a quitter anymore. Tony Clark, CNN, Dallas.